Shout out to my boy Who's. What a guy, what a legend. Thank you so much, brother. Hadn't even opened the start screen, bro, and we're already in with 5 gifted subs. God damn it, Windows, you shut that shit down. Brother, thank you so much. Welcome, guys. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're well. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Welcome back to the boat. We are on the boat again, guys. We're going to fire it right up.
On the flight deck, air crews have manned for the 14:30 launch. Time for all personnel to get into the proper flight deck uniform. Helmets on and buckled, goggles down, sleeves rolled down, life vests on and securely fastened. Check your pockets for loose gear and FOD. Check chocks, chains, and loose gear about the deck. Stand clear of intakes, exhausts, prop arcs, rotor blades, and tail rotors. Let's start the go aircraft. Start 'em up.
Start 'em up. Morning, guys. Welcome. I'm feeling a little bit better today. I was feeling pretty rough yesterday, I got to be honest. I kind of just grit my teeth and ground right through it yesterday. I really wasn't feeling myself, if I'm completely honest with you. But I feel fine today, so we're back in the mightiest of mighties. We're back in GrayFlag. I have spawned on the wrong boat. Dude, what the fuck? They've changed all this, dude. Oh my goodness. They have changed all of this. Oh, wow. A completely new update to GrayFlag Persian Gulf, guys. Wow. This looks incredible. This looks incredible. Alright, let's see if we can work out where we are going. So we'll pop a marker on the map and type in update. Boom.
Help me, Tom Cruise!
Where the fuck's Tom Cruise? Somebody get me Tom Cruise on the phone. God damn it.
Son, your ego is writing checks your body can't cash.
Alright, Lattice Alpha, Lattice Bravo, Charlie and Delta. Everything looks pretty. There's Bravo objective. Where is the Delta objective? Let's get this compass out of the way. Right, so Musa Island is Lattice Charlie. And that's the Alpha objective. There's the Bravo. Ah! There's a Delta objective right here, dude. Nice! It's going to be a nice short flight for us, guys. I gotta be honest, it's been a long time since I did this. So, I'm not even sure if I can remember how to start up the goddamn thing. So I might need some help from you guys, if you don't mind. Get me back in the skies, get me doing stuff. Gabby says, so when's the Eurofighter? I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you, Gabby. And I don't want to do that, bro. I respect you too much. What's up, Speedbird? Good to see you again, brother, you goddamn buster. When are you going to get back in the friendly skies, dude? I am finished working night shifts in the truck, so I'm hoping that the friendly skies are going to be coming back soon. I'm going to be coming back to the words, Maverick. Think about them and say them. The Boeing 777 first. I'm really looking forward to getting back into the 777. Right, let's see if I can remember how to press buttons here. So I know I need to turn the battery on, so I've got a button for that somewhere. Where is the battery? I know that the battery switch in the cockpit is here, but I've actually got it on my HOTAS. I think it's this one. Start. It is not that one. Alright, let's just go ahead and hit the battery button. And I believe this one should be the APU. There we go, APU start, and I've remembered how to do a thing. Alright, set bingo to 4,000 because I'm a highly trained professional. And we'll turn our screens on. Alright, APU is good, so we'll start the right engine first. I think it's the right engine first. Is it the right or the left? I don't think it matters. I think it's the left engine actually. Alright, we'll go left first. Alright, crank on the left engine. It's coming to life. And then we need to introduce the fuel. Fuel's coming in. Need to join you in a flight again. So it's been too long, Gabby. It has been too long, my friend. Good to see you, Equalizer. Welcome. Messa's in the house as well. I've never played... I don't have VR. I've never played that VTOL VR, brother, either. Alright, standing by to spool the right engine. Right engine spooling now.
Roll left, roll left. Flight controls.
Boop, 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 boop.
Flight controls.
Right, fuel. That's the wrong one. Shift home. There it is. Go ahead and stop the bit. Close canopy. Canopy is closed and locked. We'll go ahead and take IFA to green, which is here somewhere. There we go. Alright, we need to get this screen on. And the HUD. And I need to go with my INS. So CV align with stored heading. Right, let's see if I can remember what is next. O-Bogs. So the APU can go now. Both engines are started up, so we'll turn the APU off. Check that the O-Bog system is on. Tanks are on. Volumes all look good. We'll turn the formation lights up and make sure that the lights are actually off on the deck right now. They are indeed. We'll come and check that the hook bypass is set to carrier. We want the flaps to half. Anti-skid should be off, checked off. Selective jettison we'll have pre-selected and will be centre tank. We have the harm on the outside left. And we have some bombs on the outside right. Go ahead and take those. Right, I want to make sure ATT is set to auto. Altitude is set to radal. And uncage the SAI. Set the radar warning to 40 feet for the launch from the boat. Go ahead and arm the ejection seat because we are on the carrier. We'll hit the radar to standby. FLIR, we'll just leave that for now. LST and LTDR we do not need at this time. Console and instrument lights are up. Coming back around to the right hand side, that all looks good. Scottish. Who's Scottish? Hey, Indica, welcome. What's up, Reese? My boy Reese is in the house. Welcome back, sir. Check our stores page. That looks good. Reese on YouTube says, I just got my head tracking working. I'm new to DCS. I do have the Hornet module. What do you recommend to start on? Air to air or air to ground? I've got basic flight down. Just don't know where to go from here. I would start with... well, it really depends on what you want to do, dude. My recommendation would be to start with air to ground. And then go to air to air. Mode, turn off the map, makes that a little bit easier to see. Right, data link, I want link 4 on, link 16 on, IFF on, TACAN also on, and the Teddy TACAN is 71 X-ray. So TACAN 71, enter. And we have a good handshake on the TACAN here, 0.1. We'll go to our FCS page now, and we'll need to clear the FCS. Sorry chat, I will catch up with you guys in just 1 second. Clear the FCS, there is now no warnings.
Do you boys see an aircraft carrier around here?
And reset the stab to 12. Aircraft carrier spotted, Captain. We are doing it, bros. We are doing it. Right, try and catch up on some chat. You stopping night shifts altogether? Yes, Speedbird, I'm stopping them all together, bro, and going back to full-time days. Matt, it's just too horrible for my life. What's up, Grubs? Doesn't really matter, but the right engine is primary. That's right, dude. You're absolutely right. I remember now. Ella! No! Windows says VTOL VR is great fun. I've seen it on YouTube, dude. It does look like a lot of fun. Good to see you, Bogan. Good morning, dude. Good morning to Room 42 as well. Welcome. Hello, Kellerman. Welcome on board, guys. Right, the INS should be aligned. It is qual 05 OK, so we'll come around and put the INS to IFA. No warnings on INS. We'll go ahead and clear the UFC timer. That is cleared. Check our loadout. We have AIM 9X, AIM 9X, HARM, 2 GBU-12s, 3 AMRAAMs, a fuel tank, and an Atfler pod. Packing some serious heat, guys. Right, let's go ahead and get the HUD up on the left-hand side. Wing unlock, anti-skid caution, that is all good. We'll ask the Chief to remove the wheel chocks.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Make sure we have nose wheel gear steering engaged in high gear.
Wheel chocks are now removed.
Alright, before we release the parking brakes, we're going to put our number 1 check in. And there we go. Alright, parking brake released. Windows! Again, dude, thank you so much for the tier 1 gifted to Gabby. Gabby, welcome back to the Captain's Club, courtesy of the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Who's. Mr. Who's. Alright, a little bit of power, taxiing forward. I'll go ahead and get the code for the boat actually and let people know what I'm doing. So the Teddy is on push button 8. So we'll go and get the radios on first, Maverick, that'll definitely help. Alright, push button 8. Checking in. And just double check that that is 13715. 13715 checked. Teddy, traffic, Hornet 104, taxi, Cat 1. Alright, power's coming up. Ah, great to be back on the boat, guys. I'm excited for this. I am excited. What's up, Jews? Welcome, brother. Good to see you again, dude. Long time no see. Welcome back. Alright, cat alignment looks half decent. I'll go ahead and spread those wings. Alright, stop. Launch bar to extend.
Diving and saw a shark. I shit myself.
Oh shit, what's up next? Thanks for the raid, dude. Welcome on board, guys. You caught us just in time. We are under tension on the catapult. The wings are locked. We'll go ahead and set the launch trim to 17 because we're reasonably heavy. Shout out to my boy Nex 1978 again. Thank you so much. My boy Heli Pilot is in the house. Guys, been diving with sharks. Brother, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 43 months, dude. I seen a horrible video of a guy getting eaten by a shark in Egypt, so I will never go swimming in the sea again. Alright, launch bar to retract. Launch bar is in the retract position. Alright, we'll go ahead and just do some quick housekeeping. Hook bypass set to carrier. Launch bar set to retract. The anti-skid is off. Radar set at 40 feet. We're good on the INS. FCS is good. We've got HUD on the left, FCS on the right hand side. Bingo set to 4000. The O-Bog system is on. INS is good. Radar is on standby. The Atfler is off. The wings are folded. We are clear on the right. We're clear on the left hand side. We'll come and bring the power up. We'll start a wipeout check now. Make sure stuff's moving on the right hand side. Stuff's moving on the left hand side. Pedal right, pedal left. Everything looks good on FCS. Looking out the left hand side of the aircraft. Give the guy a little cheeky thumbs up. Give him a salute. Get the hands off the throttle, hands off the control stick, hand on the throttle. We are ready to go to work, guys. Let's fucking do it, bro. Back on the boat. Woo! And power. Rolling left. Good engines, good end speed. Gears coming up. Gear is moving. The light is on. Coming back on the BRC, climbing away. Engines look good. We are clearing the boat. Gears up. The light is out. Flaps are up. Checked. Alright, coming out of burn now. We're looking for below 350 knots, below 500 feet. Everything looks good, engines are good. Alright, guys. Let's go back to work. See if I can remember how to fly this thing. Oh, I need some RWR on, that'll definitely help. Alright, RWR is up. I think we'll try some air-to-air refueling first, guys. I've not done that all year. I've not refueled from a basket pretty much all year, so we're looking for Navy 111. What is he on? Shell. Oh, let's try 104 Yankee, see if that's our guy. That is our guy, he's 107 for 6 miles. He should be on button 6. See if we can call him up.
111. Request rejoin.
111. Nice!
Pre-contact at 9,000 at 280.
Alright, he's at 9,000. I'm going to see if I can bump him up a little bit. 9,000's a little low. Adjust altitude. Oh, Butters is in the server. We're going to bump him up to 19,000 feet. See if he'll do that. Looks really bright in the cockpit here. That looks better. Alright, we can take our radar back to Barrow. There's Barrow height selected. Right, this guy should be just up above us somewhere. I see him. Might want to spin it to record. Nah, we're all good, bro. We're on a top secret mission. Alright, looks like this guy is climbing. Alright, radar is off, master arm is safe, we are nose code, switch is safe. Here's our homie here. Wonder how slow he's going, he looks pretty slow. Get the air brake out. So join on the left hand side first. Is he climbing? He is not climbing. See if I can fix this. Tanker requests, Navy 1. Adjust altitude. Climb. It doesn't look like he wants to climb, so we'll just have to refuel at this point. So I'll go ahead and bring up the fuel page. So our external tank is already empty. We'll come up alongside. Oh shit, oh shit! Alright, my rejoins are a little rusty. Alright, just match the speed. We'll get our probe out now. Alright, probes out, we'll move pre-contact. I don't think this is the right tanker.
Ready, pre-contact.
Let's see if it's the right tanker.
Clear contact.
Oh, it is the right tanker. He's just turning really aggressively. Oh, he's lagging all over the place as well. That's not good. Alright guys, it's been a hot minute since I've done this, but it's a little bit like riding a bike, so I don't anticipate too many problems. Let's go ahead and get her done. Like riding a bike, guys. Like riding a bike.
You're taking fuel.
I am taking fuel. Alright, just past £1,000.
Transfer complete.
Hey!
Disconnect.
Alright, probes coming in. We are clear to move right. Thanks for the gas, Seabass!
One. Request rejoin.
Is that my boy Butters in the back there? Alright, Juice asks on Twitch, as a helicopter guy now getting into fixed wing, do you just bump the trim or do you hold it? Because I have a hell of a trouble getting the plane stable.
Request rejoin.
It depends on which aircraft you're flying. Basically, a bit of both, Juice. A bit of both is the answer, dude. It depends how much trim you need. I tend to just bump it. Alright, let's get some altitude. Work out what we're doing.
One. Request rejoin.
My god, this thing's so slow. Alright. I want to get my electronic warfare page up and get the HUD on. HUD overlay is up.
One. Request rejoin.
Alright, nice. Right, so we're planning to go to Lattice Delta here, guys. I've kind of forgotten how to put waypoints in the aircraft, but I'll try and remember now. So I want to put a waypoint here. So I have the coordinates. I don't think you can see them on your screen, but I can see them on my screen. So let's try and remember how to do this. So I want to make sure that I am in the HSI page. I want to go to data, select waypoint, an empty waypoint. There's waypoint 2. So waypoint 3 is empty. I want to now hit UFC, position, north. It should be 1, 2, 2 and 2. So north 24 1003. Enter.
Do you boys see an aircraft carrier around here?
There's a tanker down near Windows. We just seen an aircraft carrier not long ago. East will be 0565148. No, that's not right. Let me clear that. East will be 565148. Enter. Elevation in feet is 33. Enter. So that should be waypoint 3 in the aircraft now. If I go to the HSI and select waypoint 3, waypoint It's telling me it's a bearing 112 for 24 miles, which kind of tallies up with what we have. I'll go ahead and get our targeting pod filled up now. Make sure the radar's on. Alright, go to air-to-air mode. Forgot how to select the AMRAM. There's the AMRAM there. And EW page just for now. Make sure I'm in TWIS. In fact, I'll go back to RWS because I want to go into my setup. So, for the AMRAM, I want 40 miles, 4 bars, 40 degree azimuth, and I'll go ahead and save that. For the AIM-9, I want 10 miles, 20 degree azimuth, 6 bars. Save that.
1011 radio check up.
Readability is 5x5, 267. Alright, back to...
Copy that, thank you.
RWS. Why is that not saved? 4 bars, AMRAM, set. There we go. Alright, for some reason that doesn't work anymore. What the fuck? Alright, never mind. We'll cross that bridge later. Alright, get the SA page up in the middle here. Alright, master arm on. Check that the lights are out. Master arm on, master arm on. Alright, so we're going to drop a bomb today. So I'm going to go into my air to ground page. I'm going to go to... what I'll do is I'll scan with the harm first. We'll go into target of opportunity. I'll make sure we have the HUD up here for now. We'll have a look into the target area and see if we can see any targets first. I'll make sure that the harm page is soy. Windows says, I'm going to shift some containers around on Saturday. Wish you all good luck. Oh my goodness, bro. I wish you good luck. It doesn't look like there's any radar threats coming up from the AO. We should be flying straight towards it, and we are. We don't see any radars looking at us right now. So I'll be able to tell if a radar's looking at me because it'll come up on this page. It'll also come up on this page. It doesn't look like there's anything, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire up the targeting pod. So we'll go FLIR. And we'll snap the targeting pod into the area that we want to look at by hitting waypoint designate. Pod will now come around. It's now looking in the area that we want to look at. I'll take sensor select to the right and again so that I can get point track. Or area track, and see if I can remember the buttons here. And we'll go into infrared mode. See if we can find some targets. Alright, we've flown over the target. We can no longer get the camera down there. So where that icon is where the camera's actually looking right now. I can see if I bring the camera down a little bit. Around here, get a proper look. Oh, look at that green colour down there, that's beautiful, I've never seen that before. Right, so I want to zoom out, and we did see some targets over here. Went too far past it. Should be here, yeah, there we go. Somewhere about here we've seen some targets. But I can just see them through the clouds. Looks like they might all be dead. It looks like they're already burning.
There's a very long runway. It's on Delta.
Hey, good morning, Hayden. Welcome back. We are back in the Hornet. Right, let's have a look here. So we're just waiting to get past these clouds. Hey, Arcade's back. Good to see you, dude. Welcome. The Doctor is in the house. Welcome, Doc. Alright, all these targets look dead. This guy looks like he might be alive. No, he's dead as well. So we can find something else. What I'm going to do, I'm going to come out over land so that I get away from this cloud, guys. Get the sensor in the area properly. So if we have a quick look at the map, we can see that this is where we're looking at. If we just go down this road, we'll see the next area, which is Legion 4, and then down the other side for the other ones. Let's have a little look. So there's the MSR there. We go down. So I can see something's been hit here.
Maverick for strike 1-2.
Yeah, go ahead.
At objective last kilo, there's manpath and possible SA-19, but I didn't found it yet. Just Harmon saying there is something.
Roger, you looking at it with your SPI?
Sorry, say again.
Are you looking at it with your SPI?
At the manpath, yes.
Roger. Alright, I'm eyes on. Alright, tally SA-9, tally Strela. Alright, I want to make sure my laser code matches my bomb code, so UFC laser target designation code, I want to make sure that is 16... shit, what did I say that is? Oh, it is 1688. Alright, okay. So, alright, we're matching up on the codes. We'll go ahead and arm this weapon now. Electronic fuse to instantaneous. Make sure that the drag is set to freefall. Quantity multiplier both set to 1 and mode is auto. Alright, Maverick's in hot from the west on that SA-19 Strela. Alright, check that the master arm is on. We'll just leave the targeting pod in auto laze, so the aircraft will actually laze the target for me. 25 seconds to weapon release.
Strike 1-2, 2 times pickle on external jacket, on 2 armor.
Alright, press and hold the weapon release button. Bombs away. Maverick, paveway, SA-13 Strela. Alright, bombs should be tracking this target. Where's the laser?
I'm Scottish.
Ah, shit. Alright guys, made a schoolboy error, forgot to turn the fucking laser on. I still got it though. Oh, bro, let's go. Let's go, dude. Didn't even turn the laser on, bro. Let's go. Hey, Rusty, welcome back. I saw you wheeling and dealing in the Viper the other day, PvP. Any plans of exploring the air-to-ground capabilities of it in future? Yes, dude, I definitely, as I get more into the F-16, I'm going to learn more about it. Right now, I've just been...
Good hit, good hit.
Roger. Just been specialising in the...
Other one engaging AAA at the same side.
Air-to-air side. What's up, Centurion? Good to see you again, brother. Welcome. Alright, let's see if we can target this tank next. Alright, he's designated as a target. It looks like Butters is attacking the other guy. I'm doing great, Centurion. Thanks for asking, man. I hope you're okay too. I took a bit of a break from streaming to focus on real world working and stuff, but I am back now. Alright, I want to make sure that I turn the laser on this time, guys. That was silly business, so I'm going to go ahead and just come down and make sure that the laser
Strike 1-2, check.
is armed. Alright, Maverick's in hot for the other AAA from the east. Alright, laser's definitely on this time. Double check that. Yeah, laser's armed. I've got L arm confirmed in the HUD to tell me that the laser is ready. Rolling in on the diamond first and then the bomb fall line. Diamond. Now looking at the bomb fall line. Ten seconds to weapon release. I'm going to press and hold the weapon release button now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weapon away. Maverick paveway 1688 AAA. He's shooting at someone. Not on my watch, bro. Alright. I'm firing the laser manually because it didn't fire automatically like it should. And that has missed. Oh no, it's good, it's good. I just got my symbology around the wrong way. Alright, Shack 2. Alright guys, that's us out of bombs. So we're going to go ahead and select the harm. And see if we can go hunting with the harm now. So I'm going to snowplow the pod. And we'll put the EW page back up. Right, so we're trying to find a target with the harm now. So we're going to float towards Objective Bravo. See if we can find something over there.
There's another AAA left. Strike 1 engaging.
Roger, I'm out of bombs. I'm going to head to Objective Bravo with a harm.
Copy that.
I still have one left, so I'll do the same.
Alright guys, we're going radar SAM hunting. I'm going to go back to nav mode for a little second. And just cage the... never mind, can't do it in there.
Strike 1 2 Bingo.
Alright, fuel's checked to 8.3. Mav, I sent my HGV application off to the DVLA. Got to wait and see if I can do my HGV license. And I left something in pics and clips, dude. That is awesome. Are you going for your class 2? Alright, laser's safe. Ah, nice one, Centurion. I wish you the best of luck, mate. I want to bind some buttons on my new controls. So I want to bind this one here. Selective jettison push button. I want that on my new control panel. There we go. You going for your class 1? Have you already got class 2? If you can already drive class 2 Centurion, class 1 is a piece of piss, dude. Alright, we want to head up in this direction, guys, see if we can find some. There's a Strike Eagle up there. So there might not be any active SAMs. Let's see if we can get Gibberish on the radio. Gibberish, Maverick, are you on this frequency? Gibberish? Oh shit, Juice, are you still there? We were talking about the trim. So I tend to do a bit of both. I will do bumps and push and holds, but normally I'll just bump it over. No ID. Alright guys, we're floating northwest trying to find the SAM. Or a bandit, whoever comes first. That reminds me, I need to remember how to use air to air. Right, while we're floating in this direction, we might as well put a waypoint up here. So I put a waypoint into Stoa Whiskey. Sounds about right up my street. So we'll come back into our HSI page, go to data, select waypoint 4, that's our new waypoint. Hit UFC, position, north, it's going to be 242357, enter, east, 554735. Elevation in feet is 995. And now we go back to HSI, select waypoint 4, boom. And we're flying straight towards it. We're 39 miles away, so we're looking at both sensors here to look for any enemy radars that are looking at us. Nothing so far. And then we get to go back and try and land on the boat. Everybody's doing well, Centurion, thanks man. So we got a new puppy. I'll show you a picture here. We got a new puppy about 3 weeks ago. His name is Cooper. He is 12 weeks old now. I'll show you this video actually. Can you guys see this?
Oxford 1-1, strike 1-2, landing up on your right wing.
Copy.
That's Ella with her new puppy, Cooper.
Going out 360 knots.
Thick as thieves, those two. Oh, Jungly! Jungly, are you still here, dude? Ah, oh, Jungly, I feel so bad, dude. I don't think I've seen that live. I have just noticed. Sorry, man. I'm the world's worst streamer. Sorry, bro. Thank you so much for the tier 1 for 13 months in a row. 18 months in total. Thank you so much, bro. Alright, picking up some heat. Oh, that's a warship. Hey, Caliber, welcome back. Yeah, just flexing my new doggies. Alright, the SA page is telling me there's potential SA-19 up ahead. We're going down a little bit, see if I can get me turn on. That is just a warning about fuel. So right now we have some hits on the harm page. The harm is seeing some radars, but they're friendly ships that the harm can see. So we definitely don't want to shoot at them. Alright, this target's only 14 miles away. Yeah, Centurion, I will check them out after the stream, brother. Thank you so much. Alright, looks like the enemy SAMs might be in this area here.
On SA-19.
Alright, nothing on scope just yet.
SA-3.
Oh, I see a 19 on scope actually over to the right. Here we go. See SA-11, SA-3. Oh shit, there's a lot of stuff there. Sorted on an SA-11 here. Where's that? Oh, it looks like quite far away. It may actually be...
Somebody got that SA-19?
Way over to the water. An SA-11 here. See where this guy is. Got the handoff on him. See if we can just find him. Oh, they're quite far away. That SA-19 is now behind me. Maverick is searching for the SA-19. Stand by.
Oh, good, I got it. Strike 1 2 engaging.
Fuck's sake, bars. Alright, I was too slow, guys. The other aircraft are going to attack
I
it.
got a convoy over here. You guys look if there's any other to play.
Bars is too fast for me. He has reported that he's seen a convoy. Alright, what we'll do is we'll flow north, get bound, guys, and attack this SAM site that we can see up here. Alright, there's SA-3, SA-11. SA-11 spiking me. I think it's definitely the one in front of me. I'm going to spill up the ECM. Alright, what I'll do is I'll show you guys a little trick. So I've got I'll set the targeting pod as my sensor of interest, and if I just button this down, snowplow it. Come on, remember the buttons, Mav. There we go, that should be it, and there we go. So now if I walk this down and put it inside the harm box, I should be able to see where the target is. If I Let's switch to infrared. See if we can find him. Check that we're inside the harm box. Alright, we're a little off to the side, so we'll come into here. He should be in this box somewhere. And there he is. So I'll come back to TV. So something in here that's alive. I don't see which one it is that's alive though. Might be... I see something moving there. Something smoking. Maybe somebody's... No, the SA-11 is still there. Should be somewhere right there. I don't see any launchers that are alive there just yet. Somebody's hitting targets there though. They all look dead to me. Still got the handoff on them. Hold on, let me just go back to this uncage. Yeah, he's still there. What do I see him get me shoot at me?
Maverick for but I want one.
There you go, sorry here. Go ahead.
Right over here I got a convoy with possible shore rest, radar guided shore rest over here.
Yeah, stand by, I'm engaging SA-11 at the moment.
Okay, copy that.
Alright, I'm going to turn my ECM off. See if I can get this guy to shoot at me so I can see where he is. I'm going to turn in and start diving. You really should have shot at me by now. What's my fuel? 5.5. I'm going to go ahead and ping one at him on a target of opportunity here. Oh, he has fired. Oh my god, this thing's so slow. I see the launch on the camera.
Altitude. Altitude.
Woo! Alright, so there he is there at the back. I'm going to go around it. I was going to do a pre-planned attack, guys, but I got a feeling someone else is going to steal my kill if I don't hurry up, so I'm going to come back over the top and engage him target of opportunity. Here we go.
Like the missile.
God fucking damn it! These fucking guys. Alright, 2 harms away.
Altitude. Altitude.
Alright, we got him, guys, we got him. There's another one locking me. Alright, let's go to the Wes here.
Bingo. Bingo.
Alright, we are bingo fuel. Go ahead and dial up the boat.
Marco 211, request rejoin.
Sure, it was 74. It's 71.
Bingo. Bingo.
Alright, boat's 108 miles away. Alright, that noise is just the aircraft letting me know that the SAM is locking onto us. Go ahead and turn this volume down.
Bingo. Bingo.
Alright, fuel's 3.1, so we will refuel on the way home. It's good practice.
Marco 211, request rejoin.
Bingo. Bingo.
Right, let me just get all the housekeeping done. So bring up the targeting pod, make sure it's sight, and snowplow that back up, and turn it off. Pod's off. We can go. We'll leave the master arm on for now.
Bingo.
We'll go FCS
Bingo.
and fuel. I know about the fucking bingo woman. Shut up. And what I'll do is I'll take the
Marco 211, request rejoin.
electronic warfare page and take the HUD out the RWR out the HUD. So our fuel's 2.8, so we do have enough fuel to make it back to the aircraft carrier. However, I've not landed on a boat for
Bingo. Bingo.
like more than 6 months, so it could be a bit of a shaky recovery. So we're going to go ahead and bag up some fuel before we come back and recover. So we'll check the TACAN for this guy. It should be 104 Yankee. Yankee. And he's 92 miles away, bearing 104. What a great number. How's work been? Yeah, work's been, yeah, I can't really complain if I'm honest. Pretty rough.
Bingo.
Lots of night shifts, lots of very long hours. But I can't complain, mate. I can't complain. I'll be making good money.
Bingo.
Marco
Bingo.
211, request rejoin.
Alright, we'll dial this down because the bingo call's annoying me. So we're just cruising back now towards the tanker. We'll see what else is going on. Oh, we got Dusty and a Strike Eagle. What did he drop? Oh, BLU.
Marco 211, request rejoin.
Get ready for the fireworks. Woohoo! That's a bit overkill for one truck, but hey, that's the American way. Right, so we're floating out 31,000 back towards Navy 11 here, our little S3 tanker that we're going to rendezvous with, and then we will attempt our first carrier landing for over 6 months. I've never ever crashed landing on the boat, so yeah, let's see. I've never hit the boat, so today might be the day, guys. The day might be the day. Turn the HMD off for now, I don't need that anymore.
Arco 211, request rejoin. One, request rejoin.
Check in with the tanker, see if he'll answer me. Yep, we're good. Alright, 61 miles to go.
Monitor you on TACOM.
Positive.
You're on the wrong channel. You have to switch to the Arco channel in order to communicate with them.
See what else is going on here.
Okay, wait, I will look it up.
Oh, here comes Dusty again in the Strike Eagle.
Don't get any answers still.
You're still on TACOM. You have to switch to channel 134.50.
Fireworks.
Does it need to be on the left radio in the helmet? Because I got it selected as the right one. Am I stupid?
Alright, fuel's getting a little bit scary. 1.9, we're still feeling fine. 51 miles to go. What I can actually do is dial the autopilot to fly me towards the TACAN. If I hit this button here, couple, the aircraft will then fly towards whichever TACAN is tuned in. Ah, Centurion, I was just saying, yeah, work was good, dude. I was working a lot of long night shifts and not really getting enough sleep during the day. And it was just a total ball ache, dude. It was having a bit of a negative effect on my relationship with my girlfriend as well, just because I was always grumpy all the time, always tired. I've basically been tired since January. So I'm really glad to be back on days now. Alright, master arm is safe. We'll turn the radar off as well. Radar set to standby, nose code switch safe. 42 miles to go. We should get there with enough fuel. So check how much we weigh. We have to be below 33,000 pounds to land on the ship. So currently we weigh 31,000 pounds. So that's going to give us, so by the time we get to 31, we're going to be about 1,500-ish. So if we bag up to, so we take on another 3,500 pounds, that's going to take us about 1,000 pounds over our landing weight, 1,000 pounds to get back to the boat. So we should be landing underweight for the recovery. Got fuel low warning at 1,700 pounds, but that's okay, we know about that. We are taking steps to mitigate that. We're heading to the tanker right now. What I'll do is I'll make sure that my radar warning is set to 370. Checked. That's for our recovery back onto the ship. Now we'll take the fuel page back up on the right hand side. 24 miles to the tanker now. Shouldn't take too long to get there. It looks like we're going to be the first one as well. We've got Squid 24 out there. It looks like he is heading into the target area. We've got a Chinook. I'd love to fly the Chinook at some point in the next week, guys. I really miss flying the Chinook. It looks like Monkey is heading to Lance Kilo to try and destroy some targets.
Bingo.
I think what we'll do on the next sortie, guys, we won't take any harm. We'll just take full up bombs, just so we've got lots of options for plinking targets. Alright, we're getting close to this tanker now. Welcome back, Minnie. Welcome back. Yeah, thank you, man. It's a little bit like riding a bike. I don't anticipate too many problems with the refueling process. Caliber says, just got to work, so I have to. I got to go to work, so got to head out. Been great seeing you back flying safe-ish. Thanks, Caliber. You take care, man. Thanks for joining us. I'll see you on the next one.
Bingo. Bingo.
Alright, 9 miles. Let's get down there and make it happen. Nose code switch safe. Targeting pod is off. Laser's safe. Fuel's 1.4. We're going to fuel up to about £4,000.
Bingo. Bingo.
Alright, homie should be pretty close. I see him there, he's there.
Bingo. Bingo.
I'll show you guys a nice cool refueling view this time. What I'll do is I'll refuel from the external view. I'll get joined up first and then I'll get the camera sorted out.
Bingo. Bingo.
$727. What's up, boys? How's it going? Alright, pod out. Alright, we'll move back and we'll get this camera angle sorted for you guys.
Bingo. Bingo.
Alright, let me see if I can sort this out here. Alright, that should be doable. Let's go up and get her done. Hoorah!
Bingo. Bingo.
Ready, pre-contact. Clear contact.
Alright, he's giving me the basket.
Bingo. Bingo.
Walking her in. And we're in.
Bingo. Bingo.
Maximum effort! Alright, we'll see where we are. 3.8, we're almost done. Alright, that should be enough.
Abort rejoin. Disconnect.
Alright, probe's coming in, clear on the right hand side. Right, let's land on a boat, guys. We're going to be doing the shit hot break. So this has the potential to end in complete disaster. So because I keep getting the beeps from the aircraft to tell me that I don't have enough fuel to make it back to home base, despite the carrier being right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to update my waypoint 0 so that hopefully I don't get that anymore. So the carrier is moving northwestbound, so I'm going to tell the aircraft that the aircraft carrier position is here. So I'll come back to my HSI, hit data, go to waypoint 0 and hit UFC and select position. I'm going to tell the aircraft that the aircraft carrier is north 243311, east 571858, enter that, and the elevation is 0. Alright, so now if I go to HSI 0 and if I check the FPAS page, waypoint 0 is home. So hopefully that won't give me any more beeps as I am getting set up to land on the aircraft carrier. So just before we attempt to land, we're going to do our carrier landing checklist. We make sure that the radar warning is set to 370 feet. That's so when we go over the wake of the ship, that alarm should go off. We'll check that the hook bypass is set to carrier. The anti-skid is off. We'll go ahead and we'll just leave the dispenser. In fact, we'll turn the dispenser off. Do it properly. RWR is off. The radar is off. Alright, so we want 71 on the TACAN. 71, enter X-ray. And there it's there. It's 19 miles away. So the boat should be on button 8. I'll go ahead and call up and get the BRC.
Marshall 104. Marking off 30.
Hey, Daco, welcome back.
Angels 9.5. State 4.1.
We're bombing the Iranians. We're in the Persian Gulf. Thanks, Enigma. Good to see you, brother.
Weather's weather is visibility 10 plus miles. Scattered clouds at above 10,000. Altimeter is 290. Case 1 recovery. Expected BRC 314. Report see me at 10.
Alright, so the aircraft carrier is telling me the BRC is 314 degrees. So I'm going to set that into the aircraft. So if I press and hold this button, and that's heading select. There we go. So there. So I get C select on the UFC. I'll type in 314, enter, and then that gives me a line on my HSI showing me the direction in which the aircraft carrier is moving, so I know which way to come inbound.
Altitude.
Now that we're below 5,000 feet, I'll go ahead and select the radar on the HUD, indicated by that R next to the altitude box. And that's letting me know what my radar altitude above the water is, not my barometric altitude, which is important because I need to be at certain heights for this procedure. So we're going to come down to what's called the deck, which is 2,000 feet. We'll fly over the boat, we'll go past it, we'll come down below 2,000 at the back end of the boat, and we'll set up for the shit hot break, which is down at 500 feet doing 500 knots. Now normally when we land on the aircraft carrier we do the case 1, and that is the standard case 1 arrival is 800 feet doing 350 knots. So we're going to be quite a bit faster than that. Teddy, traffic, Hornet 104, 9 miles out from the north, we're inbound for the shit hot break. This is going to be quite difficult, not just because I've not done it for a while, but because the aircraft payload is asymmetrical. If you look here, I've got 2 AMRAAMs and 1 AIM-9 on the left wing, no AMRAAMs on the right wing, and an AIM-9. It's been offset a little bit by that AMRAAM on the shoulder station, but you can see the aircraft just wants to roll all the time. I'm having to constantly put an aileron trim to keep the aircraft going where I want it to go. So when I do the overhead brake low and fast, it's going to be quite difficult to control the roll rate of the aircraft. But I'm a highly trained professional, I've done this before, it should go okay. It might not look pretty, but I can almost guarantee I won't crash into the back of the boat. There she is. I'll go down and check the hook is down. And we're behind the boat now, so we can descend below 2,000 feet. No, Minnie, we're not going to jettison any weapons, dude. If we take it off from the boat and we don't fire it, we like to bring it back. Alright, so we're all set up quite nicely here. HUD on the left hand side, FCS on the right. We have HSI in the centre at 10 mile range with a good handshake on the TACAN. The hook is down, rad out set.
See you at 10.
104, update state, switch tower.
104, state 3.2.
I'm just going to double check what my button is for calling the ball.
Marshall,
153, letters weather is visibility 10 plus mile. Scattered clouds at
Alright.
above 10,000, altimeter is 290.903. Case 1 recovery, expected BRC 3.
Oh, I'm nervous, guys. I am nervous. Not done this for a long time. Here we go. I've not done this for more than 6 months.
153.
Teddy, traffic, Hornet 104. We're inbound on the initial 8 miles now for the shit hot break. Alright, we're looking for 500 feet at 500 knots. BRC is 314 degrees. We have 5 on the left, 5 on the right. We're slightly slow, slightly fast, sorry. I'll bring the power back just a little bit. Alright, 5 on the right, 5 on the left. Here we go. The hook is down. Ah, I'm super nervous. I am super nervous, dude. Alright, full power now. And roll. Pull. Get on the brakes. Cheeky look back at the boat. Ah, thanks, Cocratch on. Just in time, brother.
Eject.
Trying to do some of that pilot shit right now. Alright, we're still trying to slow the aircraft down here. 450 at the 90, we're about 20 feet too low, that's okay. Alright, gear down. Flaps down. Lock the HUD, finger back on the brake. This groove entry is fucking terrible. Bringing in a little power now. Working on the trim, don't get too low. Don't go below 300 feet till I can see the ball. Alright, visual on the ball now. Trim looks good.
104, Hornet ball, 2.6.
Alright, we're a little low.
Roger ball, you're low. You're a little low. You're a little fast.
Oh, power. 104, Hornet ball, 2.5. Full power. Welcome on board. We did it, guys. First time we're in. That's a 2-wire. I'll take that. Flaps up. We're rolling back. We are backstop now. Hook up. Nose wheel high selected. And vacate the area. Why won't this come up? Because I haven't unlocked the wings. There we go. Definitely not my prettiest shit hot break, guys, but it's the first time I've done it for 6 months.
Update state, switch tower.
So we got on board with a 2-wire. But it was not pretty, guys. It was not pretty. What is pretty is that Tomcat. I can tell you that. Look at that. Teddy green deck. Two will do. I like it, Daco. Kakrachon, thanks again, man. Thank you for the Prime for 6 months. Appreciate the continued support, sir. Glad to see you back with us. Alright. Parking brake is on. Nose wheel steering has been deselected. Let's go ahead and rearm and refuel.
Tower 153. Overhead Angels 2. State 3.2. 153.
Tower, roger. VRC 314. Signal is Charlie.
Alright, 1684 and the Navy. Let's go ahead and pull the trigger on that.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Copy.
Alright, so it sounded like there might be some more traffic. Here comes Squid24 Fishnet. He is also inbound to the carrier. Minnie says, my landings have more explosion and fire. Well, luckily we're landing at sea. We like fit girls. That's it, could crash on. This guy knows what's up. Hey, Braven. Finally finished moving into the house, says Kokrachon. Had some side projects such as wiring, Ethernet and such. Just need to finish unpacking so I can start flying again. Yeah, it'd be great to get you flying with us, man. Would enjoy that. Bombaclat! Wagwan! Rude boy, you see me? One 153 paddles copy. Green deck.
153.
Oh God! I have missed the boat, guys. It is so good to be back on the boat. Right, so we've got 153 coming in here, Fishnet. Fuel state 2.7 by the looks of it.
boys seen an aircraft carrier around here?
Affirm, sir. Aircraft carrier spotted.
Refueling complete.
Think someone else? Traffic! Traffic! That's awesome. Get to be an LSO for a day here, guys. I think that's my boy Butters coming in. Oh. Massive lag.
Rearming complete.
101.3 ball.
153, Roger Ball. 22 knots, straight down the angle. Low power. Bolter, bolter. Alright, we'll see if this is my boy Butters. It looks like it is. Strike 1-2. Butters is coming in. Don't think he's contacted the boat because he is not on the list. See if we can help Butters get in. What was his call sign again? Strike 1-2. Oh, he's missed the turn.
Strike 1-2 ball.
Strike 1-2, Roger Ball, 22 knots, straight down the angle, come left for lineup. Alright, this would be a wave off. But I'm not going to wave the guy off, I'll leave that to make him for his decision. Little power. Power. One wire, welcome on board. Alright, we have Fishnet coming back in. See him on the camera here.
On at 153 ball, 2,000 pounds.
153, Roger Ball, 22 knots, come right for lineup. On centre line, work it down. Little power. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Bolter, bolter. I'm worried I might be distracting this guy by talking to him, so I'm going to leave him to get on with it himself. Yeah, it was a bit scary. Teddy, traffic, Hornet 104, taxi, Cat 1. Good to see you, Super. Good to see you, Romulus. Welcome back, dude. It said foul deck because there was an aircraft in the landing area. Flight fight. So whenever this is called the LA, the landing area. A runway to the Air Force people. So whenever there's an aircraft in the LA, it'll say foul deck on the screen. Yeah, things are going great, Romulus. Thanks, man. I am happy to be back. This is day 3 of streaming again, so hoping to get back streaming 5 days a week again. I'm just going to stop here so we can get this guy down, because this guy wants to land. The crew are clearing the deck. So I'm not going to say anything to this guy. I'm a bit worried I might be distracting him. He's probably not used to an LSO talking to him, so we'll let him get down on his own. He's a little low at the moment, but he's making good corrections.
Hornet 1534, 1.5.
Come on, dude, you can do it. Let's go, bro, let's go. Welcome on board, sir. Alright, request launch is what I want. F8. F7. Well, it sounds like I got a family back. Hey, baby. Some of that pilot. Hey, Pabs!
Great to see you back. Hope the new pup has settled in and that you've got a good handle of IRL again.
Thank you so much for the tier 1 for 20 months, Pabs. Everything is great, dude. Both dogs are doing well. The little puppy is settling in great.
Teddy traffic, deck is green.
I'm really happy to be back streaming. Happy to be back on the boat as well, dude. Really enjoying being back on the aircraft carrier. Oh, shit. Alright, launch bar to extend. Okay, we have the powered up signal. We'll just go ahead and make sure everything is set. The launch bar is set to retract. The flaps are half. Bypass is set to carrier. The trim is set at 17. Radar warning should be reset to 40 feet. Excuse me. Alright, radar set to 40 feet. Bingo will reset to 4. Alright, fuel's checked at 12.8 and we have the bombs on the outer, AMRAAMs on the inner, bombs outer. So we'll go ahead and select right inner. And we'll actually turn the master arm off to launch, guys, just in case. We're not going to have an engine failure, this is DCS, but In real life, they launch with a master arm on in case they need to jettison the weapons going off the front of the boat. Alright, let's go ahead and power... I've got a caution for the bit. I'll go ahead and just clear that caution now, because it's just telling me that I've turned certain stuff off, which the aircraft expects to be on in flight. So the only caution we have now is the advisory for the anti-skid, which is off, which we know about because we're operating on the deck. Power up. Alright, FCS wipeout, so full range of motion to the right and left, pedal right, pedal left. Look over the right wing, stuff's moving. Over the left wing, stuff is moving. Steady traffic, 104, launch, Cat 1. Thumbs up, cheeky salute, hand off the stick, hand on the throttle. We are ready to go. Yay! Alright, good shot, good engines, power, good end speed, rolling to the right, gears coming up, flaps are coming up. We are climbing away, good engines, we have cleared the boat. Coming back onto BRC, 314 degrees, good engines, the gears up, the light is out. Coming back out of power, staying below 350 knots and 500 feet. Okay, good. Back in the Hornet. Yay! My girlfriend loves the Hornet. Yay! Up top. Yes please, I'd love a coffee, thank you baby. Right, so we want to check in with the tanker again, guys. This is a regular feature with naval aviation. We're always refueling. 190 for 8 miles. Teddy traffic, Hornet 104 departing to the south and pushing button 8. Correction 6, see it. Alright, let's go and grab some gas. Alright, dispenser is back on, RWR is back on. We'll go ahead and change the radar to barometric and check in with the tanker.
111, request rejoin.
Thanks again, Pabs.
111, proceed to pre-contact at 9,000 at 280.
Alright, this tanker's still at 9,000, which is not really ideal for us, guys. We like to refuel a lot higher than this, just because if we refuel at 9,000 and then we're transiting in at like 25-30,000 to the objective, I mean, we burn a lot of fuel climbing up there, so it's much better for us to be refueling at about 25,000 feet, but this tanker is the one for the carrier recovery, so we don't really have any other options for like high level tankers on the way in. So this is going to be us, guys. We're stuck here with the 9,000 guys, so we just have to make the best of it. Remember the old saying? If your name's on the plane, there ain't no game. You guys should have a good camera angle from there. How did it go? Good? It didn't. It just needs to learn that that's how a Ninjago does. Ninjago does Kung Fu, don't they?
So, like, the girls with two swords and a big staff.
Alright, nice, nice. So chat, the little man went to Kung Fu lessons this morning. Guy's going to be a dangerous young man. He went to archery lessons yesterday, Kung Fu today. I'm going to start looking over my shoulder. Alright, FCS on the left. We'll take the fuel page on the right. Five miles, nose cold switch is safe. God, you only realise how slow the Hornet is after you've flown the Viper. Alright, this has overshoot written all over it, so we're just going to start rolling to lose some speed. Alright, tanker's turning. Alright, good closure. I don't know what you're saying to me, darling. 11-9. Oh, well done. Well done, baby. What's up, boys? Oh, turning back into me again. Guy went to roll out and then changed his mind. Alright, we're clear behind. Probe out. Probing. Let's get our basket.
Ready, pre-contact.
Run. Are you not into trains? Are you not into trains? Thanks for the gas, Seabass. Alright, fully topped up, guys. Ready to go and hurt someone. Kakratchon says, I may be autistic, but I am not into trains. Shots fired on the trains. Alright, we're going to go ahead and set up some new waypoints. Find out where these targets are. So we'll do a nice easy climb. We're not in afterburner right now, we're trying to save some gas. Right, I want to check what the status is on Delta. So I'll type update Delta. Boop. So Delta is completely empty, there's no targets anywhere here. So we'll check Bravo. Just bear with me guys while I sort this out. I just need a little bit of patience from you guys, hold on. Alright, everyone is at Rex Blue. So we'll go for Rex Blue over here. Looks like no one else is working that target as well, which is good for us. So we'll pop in a waypoint for Rex Blue. What's happening with Stoya Whiskey? Stoya Whiskey, there actually is people at Stoya Whiskey as well. So what we'll do is we'll go for Rex Blue and then we'll walk the camera over to Stoya Whiskey and Poseidon Grey. So come back into the HSI. Go to data and we'll override our waypoint 3. And we'll go to, excuse me, UFC position, and it's going to be north 242419er, enter east 554348, and the elevation in feet is 984, enter that, and HSI waypoint 3 and selected. So now we'll start coming to the right. We're 69 gigabyte miles away. Just coming up through 17,000 feet. I've still got a harm target in box symbology. That shouldn't be there. I don't even have harms on board. Alright, we'll turn on the targeting pod. Thank you, baby. Turn the radar on. Lovely cup of coffee from the purser there. Right, we'll go ahead and arm these weapons up. So we'll select the air to ground GBU 12. 1684 is the code on all 3 pylons. That is checked. Mode is set to auto. Electronic fuse set to instantaneous. Drag set to free fall. Quantity and multiplier both set to 1. We probably won't have the targeting pod up yet, but I can scan around with the ground moving target on the air to ground radar. I'll make sure that our SA page is up in the middle. No bandits in this area it looks like, so we are good. Exactly, Crooner. Don't think I've flown since Iraq, Afghanistan were launched. I'm going to be so rusty. It's going to be the journey's going to be good fun though. You're going to enjoy it. All right. Let's get the targeting pod up. It is not ready just yet. But I'm freezing. So somebody actually just got in there and captured the rest of Alpha. No, I'm looking at Delta. So somebody's doing a good job over here in Alpha somewhere. Alright, the targeting pod is up. So we'll go ahead and slave the targeting pod to our waypoint. Targeting pod snaps into position. What we also want to make sure we do is change the laser code to match what we have on the bombs. So the laser code for all 3 bombs, all 3 pylons with the bombs on, all 6 bombs, is 1684. So when you come down here, hit UFC, hit laser target designation code, and type 1684. Press enter, and we'll see that under LTDR, laser target designation, 1684 is set. Alright, master arm on. Take up the HMD as well. Without this, we're just a target. The HMD in the F-18 makes us a weapon. Without the HMD, we are just a target. Alright, turn the autopilot on. Ask it to hold this altitude and heading. And we'll go to infrared on the camera and see if we can spot anything. Switch to black hot. I think this might be a group of infantry here, guys, maybe. Right here. Potentially some infantry down there. This looks like a big whole gaggle of infantry, guys. That's got a bomb written all over it. I'm going to put the bomb there. It should kill this guy, 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 this guy. So I'm going to designate that point as where I want the bomb to release. We do have quite a few clouds. The picture should become a little bit clearer. We're 25 miles away at the moment. So a lot of people say to me, Maverick, how cool would it be if DCS and Arma were like the same game? And I'm like, yeah, it would only be cool for the guys in the plane. Because look, dude, if that's an infantry squadron on the ground in Arma, bro, I can see you from 25 miles away, dude. You wouldn't even hear my jet. Never mind see it. You wouldn't even hear it. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced this is an infantry platoon, guys. Look, 1 soldier, 2 soldier, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 soldiers all in this group here. I'm going to drop the bomb right in the middle and hopefully kill them all. Here we go. So target point is designated. We've got 19 miles to go. I'm going to make sure that the laser is on. So laser is in the armed position now. That'll be confirmed by L arm in the HUD. And we have 90 seconds to weapon release. The weapons are fused. The master arm is live. Laser is armed. We are ready to drop. We just need to get in range. What lattice is this? Lattice Bravo. Lattice Bravo Hornet 104 inbound from the east. We're targeting an enemy platoon of 8 troops at Rex Blue with GBU 12. 50 seconds. Alright, at 10 seconds we're going to press and hold the weapon release switch. Alright, here's 20 seconds now. Check the master arms on, the laser is on, we have good target, and the weapons are armed. Alright, coming up for 10 seconds now, we'll press and hold the weapon release button. Master arm is live, weapons fused. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hornet 104, paveway, Rex Blue, Lattice Bravo. We'll start coming easy left. Laser's definitely on, dude. L arm. Laser's armed. So 5 seconds till the laser fires. Laser's firing now. 8 seconds till impact. We can see the enemy troops all around here. 3, 2, 1, 0. There's always a little delay, and then bang. Alright, we killed them all, look. 1 down, 2 down, 3, 4, 5, 6. And did we get the guys on the outside as well? We did, yeah. I see dead people. Sector clear. Would you guys be interested in watching me learn the A10? I'm thinking about picking up the A10C. Would you guys be interested in watching that? Crooner says, hell yeah. Alright, let's get back into infrared, see if we can find some more targets. Oh, enemy spotted. Alright, we've got ZSU Shielka here and BMP. So this guy's next. So designated as the target. I'll make sure that the laser's armed. I see L arm in the HUD, that's confirmed. So I check where this A10's going. Is he going to Rex Blue? He's not, he's flew past it. Lattice Bravo, Hornet 104 in hot from the south. Rex Blue targeting ZSU Shielka with GBU 12. Alright, lasers armed, roll out on the diamond first. There's the diamond. Now manoeuvre for the bomb fall line. Bring the nose up. And at 10 seconds, we'll press and hold the weapon release switch. There's 10 seconds, press and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weapon away. (104) Paveway Shielka Lattice Charlie Rex Blue. Lattice Bravo, correction. Alright, laser should be firing now. There's the bomb tracking the target. Shack them up! I'll be coming around reset for the re-attack. So what I'll actually do for you guys... Hey Tiger, good morning sir. Good to see you brother. PK's in the house as well, welcome. And what I'm going to do guys is I am going to set up this screen for you dudes. But I'm going to change it so that you guys can see the targeting pod, so bear with me 1 second. Duplicate that. Ultralight, no cams. Right, MFD. Okay. And change this to this one. Alright, so you guys should now be able to see what I'm looking at in the targeting pod without me having to zoom in all the time and show you guys. So bear with me a little second. Lobster's down as well, nice. Alright Lobster, I'll get on it brother. Alright, so we want to come around and attack the same place because we've seen some more targets there, so we're coming in hot from the north this time. I just want to check what this A10's doing. Oh, he's attacking the same fucking targets. God damn it, Jock. Jock, Pilot, Maverick, you on this frequency? Alright, laser armed. I am definitely on attack frequency. Objective Bravo. Lattice Bravo. Hornet 104 inbound from the north, target in BMP with GBU 12. Alright, laser's definitely armed. Master Arm is live. The bombs are fused. Alright, 10 seconds. Press and hold weapon release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weapon away. Ah, fuck. The A-10 shot the goddamn target. I've got to move the laser to here. Should be able to still get this guy. Jock Pilot Maverick, are you on 267? Alright, nice. We managed to adjust fire there. Room says, already looking forward to saying you only realise how fast the Hornet is once you've flown the A-10. Shots fired. Alright, searching for targets. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm going to be a nice guy, alright? Really, this guy, Jock should be on the fucking radio, alright? He should be on the radio calling his shots, calling who his target is, so that I'm not shooting at the same guys that he's shooting at. So because he's flew all the way down here in an A-10, I'm just going to be a nice guy and I'm going to switch targets here. Update Bravo. So Sabre Lima, let's have a little look. Sabre Lima has more than a few. We'll go to the furthest one away from him so that he can do his work. In fact, what's Dynamo November got? Let's have a look. Dynamo November has no one. Alright, we'll go for Sabre Lima here. We'll go over here and get away from this A-10 and just give him space to do his work. Alright, data. Roll waypoint for UFC. Position north 242358. East 555751. Elevation is 1393. Alright, so now if I go to waypoint designate, that'll snap the camera to waypoint 4. There we go. Hey THC, we are in the GrayFlag server, brother. GrayFlag Persian Gulf. The awesome GrayFlag servers, dude. I love them. Alright, fuel's good at 8.3. Right, let's see if we can find some targets. It's got a small objective. Is that a guy in a field? No, it's an enemy tree, Maverick. Alright, let's have a little look here and see what this looks like. So, yeah, big industrial area surrounded by lots of little areas. Just kind of tallying back with what we see here. I don't see anything just yet. Nothing obvious that's on the roads or anything like that. Hold on, what's this? That is a warm tree. More warm trees. It might be a group of infantry or something that we're looking for. I don't see anything down here. You guys spotted anything? Nothing around those buildings. Get the tree! We've got to be hiding in these built up areas. There might just be some troops that we're looking for, which makes our job quite difficult. Oh, hold on. That's a civilian car. We're going to run out of gimbal limits on the camera in a second here. Is that on fire? No, it's another goddamn enemy trees, bro, everywhere. Hey, what's up, Jackal? Yes, I did, dude. Yep. So if you type in !PIT, you'll get a picture of what my setup looks like, and you'll see the external MFDs. I'm going to dive down below the cloud here so the cloud's not interfering with our picture. Now that we're down quite low, I don't want to get too close to the target in case there's any infrared SAMs or something down there that could mess me up. Alright, autopilot, calm down. I just want to make sure I'm definitely in the right area. 3x5. I can't see shit. I'm pretty sure we're looking for like one guy on his own here. I should have seen something by now. All I see is civilian cars, trees and buildings.
I want some butts.
You're goddamn right I want some butts. Alright, chat. We'll have one more pass to see if we can see anything. If we can't, we'll move on. Fuel is at 7.4. Climb up through this gap in the clouds. We are getting a little bit too low. Right, so this area, yeah, it's really just this big one here. It's not these other ones. It should be. So we're looking for this large industrial building here. It's like two big large industrial buildings. To the south of that should be like another little complex. That's what we're looking for. Looking in there. I might be focusing too much time in the wrong place here. Right, so let's find that large industrial building. That's not it. I don't think that's it either. I'm starting to get suspicious that maybe I have put in... Oh, this fucking A-10 pilot's coming over here again! I'm going to shoot this guy down, dude! I'm going to shoot this guy down. Alright, let me put a waypoint right on the centre of this. North 242404, enter. East 555749, enter. Elevation 1397, enter. Alright. Let's see if I can get this back in here. Alright, so we're looking pretty much at the area. There's those two big buildings. So it should be here. All I see is trees. Is this a car park or something? No, there should be those big buildings there. I don't understand why I'm not really seeing what I'm expecting to see here. Let's get a look out the window, guys. Let's get a look out the window. So yeah, there's those two big buildings there. See them? So we are looking in the right area now with the sensor. So at least we've eliminated that. We know we're 100% looking in the right area. Fix my posture here. My back is getting sore. So there's the buildings that we're referencing. So these guys are hiding somewhere in here. Shout out if you see anything, guys, because I might have looked right at something and not actually seen it. Oh, here we go. It's a BMP sitting right there. Check him on the TV. Yes! Alright, finally found a target, guys. Well, let's go before somebody else gets here. Alright, laser. Armed. Target is back there. We're in hot. Lattice, Bravo, Hornet 104 inbound. Sabre, Lima with GBU-12 targeting BMP. Alright, lasers armed, weapons fused. Holding the weapon release switch, pull up through it, and weapon away. Start climbing, chuck some flares out. I'll show you the bomb fault. Shacking them up! Oh, nice. Did you see the bomb curve in there? %9 Buster, Connor. Some great numbers, brother. Awesome to have you back with us again, dude. Have you been doing much flight sim, Connor? Connor's from Northern. Right, see if we can find something else. Here we go. Boom. So I think just looking for them in infrared. White hot, they were kind of disguised in there a little bit. Black hot. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, a bit more obvious on black hot, but we'll stick to TV for now. Alright, in we go. Laser on. Beep, 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 beep. 6 miles to target. Plenty of range. Alright, see that building there that's in the way? I'm going to offset around that. I'm going to offset around the building so that I don't hit the building, guys. Hearts and minds, ladies and gentlemen. Let's drink some coffee. Hearts and minds. Good to see you, SFX. Awesome, Connor. Nothing wrong with Flight Sim 20, bro. Alright, here we go. Lasers armed. Press and hold weapon release. 3, 2, 1. Weapon away. Weapon sees the laser. Shacking him up. Love that view, dude. That never gets old. Alright. This guy's next. Laser armed. Press and hold weapon release. Yay! Beep, 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 beep. Weapon sees the laser. Go get him, George! Target destroyed. Alright, we are out of air-to-ground weapons, guys. Go ahead and snowplow the camera. And we'll spool her down. Alright, let's get back to the boat. Beep, 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 beep. Hey, what's up, Grumpy? You know me, bro. I'm all about that variety. Good to see you, brother. Welcome back. We're going to go back and refuel and then land on the aircraft carrier. Thanks for joining us, man. Welcome on board. Alright, Takan. Get the aircraft to fly us to the tanker. Boom. Just coming up for bingo fuel. We're going to go ahead and reset this to our carrier bingo. Can safe up the selective jettison. We'll take FCS on the left and fuel on the right. That's FPAS. I have flown DCS in VR, Jacko, yeah. I have done. I do like it, dude. It's just not good enough for streaming, really, in my opinion. Still got bullets, yeah, still got bullets room. That's not how we roll, though. You would be proud of me. Had a nice little bit of haggis along with my Ulster fry this morning, says Connor. Let's hear it for Connor, guys. I love haggis, dude. My girlfriend makes a really nice haggis and peppercorn sauce. I love that shit.
Before time began, there was...
Wags from Eagle Dynamics.
Alright, every Navy pilot's best sight is seeing the beach on the way out. So about to go feet wet, we'll go ahead and get back into nav mode, get the master arm to safe, check the radar off into standby. Go ahead and call up the tanker.
111. Request rejoin.
111. Proceed to pre-contact at 9,000 at 2E0.
What I'll do is I'll try refueling from the external camera in that position, guys, on the opposite side of the aircraft. Just for the challenge, the challenge. John Blur is in the house.
It was all just a mirage. Whee.
Good to see you, John. Welcome back. Welcome back. Ha ha!
Fuel low. Fuel low.
I was just saying earlier, man, you don't realise how slow the Hornet is until you've properly flown the Viper. I'm thinking about tickling the A10, John. Thinking about heading up on that tickle. Alright, we're inside 4 miles. Let's get down there. Beep, 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 beep. Alright, nose code switch is safe. Tanker spotted, Captain. That's the wrong kind of tanker, Maverick. Oh, I gotta be careful here. This guy's super close. I don't see him yet. Oh my god. Alright, wave off, wave off. Where is it? There he is. Holy shit, that was a good call. That was a good call. He was right under my nose. I just seen the range at 0.1. Thought I can't see him yet, dude. Abort, abort, abort. Why have I got lock?
Bingo. Bingo.
Not sure why my lock light is illuminated up there. My radar's not even on. I don't have any harms. What's up, fellas? How's it going? It's me again. Your good old trusty neighbourhood Maverick. What's up, guys? These guys don't say much.
Bingo. Bingo.
Keep themselves to themselves. Pretty quiet guys, if I'm honest. Good people, though. Good people. You get a drink in them, they're pretty crazy, but they're pretty quiet on the job. Alright, moving aft. Probikins.
Bingo. Bingo.
I hear you about the goddamn fuel, woman. Oh, lordy lord.
Ready for contact. Clear contact.
Oh shit, it's gonna be hard. So just quickly, refueling on that, refueling external view on the left wing is much harder because you don't have the same reference that you do for where the probe is versus the basket. So I might miss this on the first time, but I'm sure we'll get there eventually. I need to work it out soon. We're low on fuel anyway, so I don't have a lot of time to mess around with this. Missed. Come on, Maverick. Some of that pilot shit. We're in. Praise Jeebus. Didn't like that for some reason. God damn it. Oh, Tiger's lagging. Alright, fuck it. Looks like I need a bit of practice on that one, guys. Like a glove.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
Alright, same deal. We're going to bag up to about 4k. Head to the boat. Alright, there's 4k coming up. Abort the fuel.
Abort rejoin. Disconnect.
Probe in. Clear on the right hand side. Any of you boys seen an aircraft carrier around here? Nice short trip back to the boat. Like it! Right, TACAN 71. Oh. X-ray. Yep, 5 miles, that is the right aircraft carrier. We'll go ahead and push button 8. Check in on the wrecking.
104. Marking maps 336. 430. Angels 9.5. State 4.2.
John, I'll go down the A10 road with you, bro. Is it not button 8? Teddy is on button 8. Why is he not answering? Come on, Teddy, talk to me, goose.
Marshall 104. Marking maps 236.45. Angels 9.5. State 4.1.
Alright, we need to burn £900, so we need to be 3.1 before we can land.
104. Mother's weather is visibility 10 bus miles. Scattered clouds at above 10,000. Altimeter is 290. 3. Fuel sworn recovery expected BRC 133. Report see me at 10.
Alright, BRC 133.
Altitude. Altitude.
We're down below 500 feet now, so we'll set the radar up on the HUD. We'll make sure the radar warning is set to 370. Check that the hook bypass is set to carrier, the anti-skid is off. We don't want to go below 2,000 feet just yet. Alright, now we can go down below 2,000 feet. The camera, baby. Look what's happening. Oh, Tanky! Thank you so much for the Prime for 5 months, dude. Thank you very. I have no idea how it got there, dude. Don't blame me. Alright, we can get down below 2,000 feet now. Shit, I've totally forgot what the BRC was. I think it was 130. Let me quickly check that. BRC was 133 degrees. So we'll go ahead and set that in. C cell 133, enter. Alright, hook down. Hook is down. Let's get to make this shit hot happen. Teddy traffic, Hornet 104, 9 miles out for the shit hot break. Alright, last time we got a 2-wire. I'm going to try and do better this time. Alright, we're looking for 500 feet at 500 knots. BRC is 1 free. The hook is down. There's 5 on the right. We're slow now. Power up. A little bit too far out to the right hand side. I'll just see if I can claw that back. Alright, 5 on the left, 5 on the right. The hook is down. Five at 5, let's go. Alright, full power now. Roll and pull. On the brakes. Cheeky look back at the boat. Try and maintain 500 feet. As we start to approach the 90, we're looking for 450. And there's 450. Alright, gear down. Flaps down. Lock the HUD. Finger back on the brake. Oh, I'm a little low. Check the fuel, 2.7. We're below the maximum landing weight, which is good. Bringing in the power with the trim. Don't go below 300 feet till I can see the ball. Dancing on that power.
104. Hornet ball, 2.7.
Lined up a little bit right.
You're a little low. You're a little low.
104 Hornet ball, 2.7. Oh, this lineup is terrible, Maverick. And we're on. And it's another 2-wire. That's okay, I'll take it. Wings are unlocked, flaps are up. Nose wheel steering high. Hook up. Vacate the landing area. What time are you golfing, babe? Say again? Oh no! Babs! The rain, I think it's supposed to rain an awful lot with a thunderstorm, so it's probably the right thing. B&Q. Oh, darling, for God's sake. What do we need at B&Q? Oh, yeah.
Oh,
The wood merchants. Alright, okay.
like to go that. Or how many do you
Right, okay, okay.
How many do you be on?
I'll probably start wrapping up now.
Oh,
I'm going to the golf range. Yeah, you could take Leo, yeah. Alright guys, I've got some adult stuff to do, so what I think we'll do one more trap and then we'll wrap it up. So we'll go ahead and... Have I got a CQ loadout here? Yes. Is this empty? Nope.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
Yeah, exactly, John. Got adult stuff to do on a Saturday. We've got to go to B&Q. So what I'll do is I'll just chuck some gas in, guys. We'll do one more lap around the boat. And then we'll wrap it up till later on. Right, cat set for 40. And stab set to 16. I'm going to move so the refuel stops.
Hey, what are you doing?
4.6 is enough fuel. Wings to spread. Oh. Sail down, Gabby. Alright, wings are locked. Flaps are set, trim is set, anti-skid is off, the bypass is set to carrier, radar warning set to 48 feet. We have an advisory caution on the built-in test. We'll go ahead and stop that so that clears. We just have anti-skid, which is off, which we know about, powered up. FCS wipeout, everything looks good on the page. Left pedal, right pedal, stuff's moving on the right, stuff is moving on the left. Power is set, thumbs up and salute. Hand off the stick, hand on the throttle, we are ready to go. To the skies! Yeet! Good end shot, good engines, power, rolling right, gears coming up, flaps are coming up. Alright, good engines, the gears up, the lights out. Alright, let's get round the back of the boat and do this again. Ring the horn as we go past. Check the aircraft weight before we try and trap again. We need to burn 600 pounds. We want the fuel below 3.0. Oh, I reset the radar warning back up to 370. Boom. Meep meep. Alright, hook down. 9 miles. Let's make it happen. Ah, right on BRC. Nice. Alright, we're looking for 500 feet at 500 knots. The hook is definitely down. Alright, let's try and get a better groove entry this time. Let's not enter too low. And see if we can work on our line up a little bit. Feels like there's a bit of a crosswind on the angle, so we'll have to work that on the way down. But I just want to get a better line up, better groove entry. And then I can sleep easy tonight. The hook is down. Teddy traffic Hornet 104, 4 mile initial for the shit hot break. 5 on the right, 5 on the left. Alright, full power. 3, 2, 1. Now, roll, pull, brake. Cheeky look at the boat. Right, 450 at the 90 we're targeting. Finger still on the brake. There's 450. Don't go low, Maverick. Right, gear down, flaps down, lock the HUD, finger back on the brake. Don't go low. 370 over the wake. Bang. Perfect so far. Alright, get this line up, dude. Come on, get this line up. Easy on the power. Fuel check 2.6. Overshot a little bit to the right hand side. That is another 2-wire, guys. 2 will do. It looks like I need a bit more practice before I can get out of 2-wireville. But hey, I'll take a 2-wire. 3 2-wires in a row today. Not my best approach. Not my best groove entry. Not my best lineup either. But we're on the boat. We didn't kill anybody. I'll be off on birthday shenanigans tonight. What birthday shenanigans? Happy birthday, dude. Have a great stream, dude. I expect nothing but the best. Make sure to pick me up some Frutella to fuel the flame. I hear you, brother. Happy birthday, dude. Happy birthday. Let's everybody wish John a happy birthday, guys. John Bloor, the man, the myth, the legend. It's his birthday day. Happy birthday, son. I have the Echo 19 sound mod, Cloud. Echo 19. Anyway, enough of that. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, brother. Hope you have a great night, dude. Stay safe. Make sure to wear protection. Wrap it up before you slap it up, son. Don't do yourself any injustice. I hope you have a great night, and I will hopefully hear from you tomorrow to confirm that you had a great time, and yeah, you're nice and safe. Alright, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I got some boyfriend stuff that I need to do. And then I'm going to go to the golf range for a little while. If I do have the chance, I will come back on later on tonight and do a stream. If not, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed being back on the boat, guys. I really had a lot of fun. We'll definitely do this again soon. I missed the boat too much, dude. I spent too much time in the goddamn Viper, and I've lost all my Hornet skills. But we're getting back there, guys. We're getting back there. Alright, until next time, drink lots of water, stay hydrated, be nice to strangers, guys. Top Gun and volleyball. I am not Scott Manley. Fly safe.